What is going on, comic book fans? Welcome back to Bruce and Stephanie Comics. My name is Bruce. Today is Monday, April 11th of 2022. It is, what time is it? It is 10:56. I am just sitting down in the morning on Monday to get this video recorded. I am behind schedule. This is still my first coffee. I had just started drinking it. What is going on? Well, Stephanie's in California. I'm home alone with the kids, so I'm just a little behind schedule. But that's okay. It's Monday. It's only 2 more days until the best day of the week, New Comic Book Day. I'm so excited. I'm always so excited for New Comic Book Day. How can I not? I love comic books so much, and I want to share this love and this passion with you guys. So in today's video, we're going to talk about my must-have pickups for this upcoming New Comic Book Day, which is April 13th of 2022. We're going to go over my top 5 picks. We're also going to cover my cover lover picks. These are the books that I might pick up based on the beautiful, gorgeous, amazing cover art alone. All right, guys, let's not waste any more time. Let's jump in to League of Comic Geeks and check out my pull list for this week. So, League of Comic Geeks is a great website for any comic book collector. This website collects all the books for the upcoming weeks, and they put all the information that they can gather down below. That means like the synopsis, the creative team, the editorial teams, every single cover. They just do such a great job of collecting so much data for every single book. So this is my pull list for this upcoming week, which again is April 13th of 2022. I have 14 books I'm pulling, and we're going to talk about my top 5 must-have pickups based on the story, what's in the guts of the book. I think these stories are the most interesting and the best stories coming out this upcoming week. But with that said, let's jump over to my cover lover picks for this upcoming New Comic Book Day. We have 5 books on my cover lover list, and the first one up is Superman Son of Kal-El, number 10, the Simon DeMeo B cardstock cover. What I like about Simon's artwork so much is his line work, but then really the lighting and coloring on his covers. He just makes them bright and pop so much, and I just love this cover. And again, I really don't love the story that's happening inside this book, but this cover, oh my god, it's gorgeous. My next cover lover pick is Star Wars number 22, the Raza cover. If you guys have not been following Raza, then you guys are insane. There have been so many amazing covers by him lately. You guys need just to be following him on social media and just keep up with whatever books he's coming out, because this book featuring Chewbacca is just stunning. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but almost everyone is a Chewbacca fan, and this cover is absolutely stunning. If you guys are not reading I Am Batman, then you guys are missing out on a great story. But stick around to my must-have picks for more on that. But the B cover for issue number 8 by Oliver Copel is absolutely amazing. If you guys want a cover lover spec pick, then this next one is for you. This next one is Electra number 100, the Jen Bartel cover. If this cover does not blow up, maybe someone should come and take away my speculation card, because I think this cover is absolutely gorgeous. I have no interest in the book itself, but this cover is one worth picking up. This is a 1:25 ratio variant, so you are going to have to pay a premium to get this book, but man, this cover is stunning. And last but not least, we're going to talk about Sandman Universe Nightmare Country number 1, the 1/100 Jenny Frison cover. It is just amazing. I am a big Jenny Frison fan, so I end up putting a lot of her books on my cover lover section, but this cover is just stinking gorgeous. Is it worth $100? Not in my opinion, but this cover is amazing. I wish this was the 1/25, because I would definitely pick this up, because I'm already picking up the A cover, but I just, $100? $100 DC Comics? Come on! And that is going to wrap up my cover lover section for this week. Let's go ahead and jump into my must-have pickups for this upcoming New Comic Book Day. Alright guys, in the number 5 spot for my must-have pickups for this upcoming week is Flashpoint Beyond number 0. Now this is written by Jeff Johns and art by Eduardo Rizzo, and it features Thomas Wayne Batman. It's a Batman book, so obviously I'm excited, but this is written by Jeff Johns. He's one of my favorite writers at DC Comics, and he's been mainly working on the production side of things, like TVs and movies, but now he's coming back to write another story for us, and I'm just super excited about that. And this also features some of the characters from Doomsday Clock, which is really exciting that he's bringing back some of those characters into the fold. But this features Thomas Wayne going back to his home planet, which should have been destroyed, and he's trying to figure out why it wasn't destroyed, and then he stumbles onto a new murderer killer villain called the Clockwork Killer. I'm just really excited for this, because we got Jeff Johns, we got Thomas Wayne, we got characters from Doomsday Clock. There's just a lot to be excited about. So that is my number 5 book. Let's jump in to my number 4. In the number 4 spot, we have I Am Batman number 8. This is written by John Ridley and art by Christian Deuce. And if you guys are not reading this book, you guys are missing out. We have seen Jace Fox move from Gotham all the way to New York City, and they introduced us to an amazing villain. The messed up things that he did in issue number 6 and then 7 are just crazy. This is a twisted, crazy villain, and I cannot wait to see how Jace Fox is going to handle it. And I also really like how New York City is handling having a Batman of their own. They're doing a totally different thing than what Gotham did, and I'm really interested to see how this is going to turn out. There's also some politics in the background that are happening, which is really cool. This is just a really good book, and I'm just really excited to see where they're going to take Jace in the future. But guys, that is my number 4 book. What is my number 3? Alright guys, my number 3 book is Sandman Universe Nightmare Country number 1. Now the main reason why I am diving in this book because I know nothing about the Sandman universe. I have not read a single Sandman book, which is surprising because Sandman is supposed to be one of the best reads there is, but I'm just so deep into new comics, I haven't had a chance to go back and read books like Sandman. But I'm gonna dive into this because I love James Tynion IV's writing. I really do. Something is Killing the Children, Wind, his Batman run, so many other books that he's written. Oh, A Nice House on the Lake, Department of Truth. I really enjoy all those books. So I'm going to give this book a shot. Dive into this new universe and just give it a shot. What the hell? It's only one book. If I don't like it, then I won't pick up any more. No, that's a lie because I already pre-ordered issues 2 and 3. So I'm going to give at least 3 books a shot. But Sandman Universe Nightmare Country number 1 is coming out. There's some really cool covers for this book. But I'm going to stick with the cover A. But don't forget about that 1 in 100 Jenny Frison cover. Alright guys, in the number 2 spot is a book by another one of my favorite writers, and that is Nocterra number 9. This is written by Scott Snyder and art by Tony S. Daniel, and this book is amazing. If you guys like sci-fi series, this book is for you. The lights have gone out on the world, and if you are not able to stay in the light, you turn into like this crazy creature, and so there's only a little bit of society left that has been able to keep the lights on, and it is just such a fun ride. Scott Snyder does such a great job of building some characters up, making you love them, and then bringing terror all around and slowly pulling some of these favorite characters away from you. It is just such a good book. You guys should be reading Nocterra, and if you're a speculator, go out and pick up that issue number 1 because I strongly believe this series is going to get optioned in the future by, like, Netflix, HBO Max, one of those big series. And this is issue number 9. We're still not that far down the road that you can't go back and get caught up on this series. So that is my number 2 book. So how are we going to end this list if we had Jeff Johns, James Tynion IV, and Scott Snyder all on this list already? Alright guys, holding down the number 1 spot in my top 5 list is a book that's probably going to shock some of you, but guys, keep an open mind. This is my list, my opinion. But the number 1 book on this list this week is Batgirl's number 5. I am really enjoying this series. I was a little bit behind, but yesterday I caught up with issues number 3 and 4, and one of the best things about this book is the writing and the art team together. So the writers on this book are Becky Cloon and Michael Conrad, and the art is done by Jorge Corona, and Jorge Corona, man, this guy can draw a series. But what this creative team is doing inside of a Bat series is bringing some lightheartedness, and I really like that. But they are telling a really cool story with a really cool villain called the Tutor, but there really is a lot of humor in the art style, in the storytelling itself, which I really appreciate, especially in a Bat Family book. So many of the Bat Family books are these dark, brooding books, and that's really cool because I do like that storytelling, but I do like seeing these characters outside of that, and they're able to joke around and do funny things, and Stephanie Brown and Cassandra Cain are kids, and then we get to see some of that in this book, and the artwork by Jorge Corona is out of this world good, and I just really like this book. But guys, that is my top 5 list for this upcoming week. There's a nice wide range of books on this list. We got some really big writers, we had a couple smaller writers. The creative teams on these books are so good. I hope you guys are excited for this upcoming new comic book day. If you guys have a list that's different from mine, guys, let me know down in the comments below. Give me your top 5. I would love to hear what you guys are excited for, especially because that will give me some ideas on some other books that I might want to consider moving up on my top 5 list. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. If you guys are not subscribed, consider getting subscribed. Hit that bell for notifications and smash that like button. I will see you guys on Wednesday for my comic book speculation recommendations. You guys have a good start of the week, and I'll see you then. Peace.